Hi everyone, and welcome to another crypto setups tutorial. I want to start this video by just calling out that this is not financial advice, what I'm about to show you. I am merely showing you various protocols on different blockchains for tutorial purposes. Today is a little bit different. I wanted to show an excellent protocol of which is called iconbet. It's a DAO that is designed, it's a casino. And now I'm not a gambler myself, but I love the way this is being set up because it's a casino that is designed that you can be a co-owner in. And you can see over here, it's actually just flashed up. Every day, basically 80% of the profits the casino makes gets distributed to its token holders. And the second part of that is the token, the native token for the platform, TAP, can be attained two ways. One is the players who use the casino every day get the distribution that happens every day. They get distributed based on what is the actual percentage being distributed per day. And the site's very transparent about that. I'm going to quickly show where you can look at all these stats. So it is designed, they actually were one of the first protocols to create this mining that we see taking over the Ethereum space and various other blockchain spaces. But iconbet initially did that, where they they distributed the TAP tokens to the players using the platform. So the first 250 days, it was quite a substantial amount being distributed every day to the players, and then it tapers down after that every day. Okay, so that's a bit about the platform. I guess why I like it is with the way the dividends work. So if you're a holder, you stake the TAP. Once your TAP is staked, you get every day based on what the casino has made, you'll get paid out dividends in ICX. Quite often, it's in fact better, way better than having staked ICX. Am I saying for you to get TAP over ICX? No, I'm not. I'm just calling out for the last year and over, the percentage paid out in ICX from holding TAP has been much higher than what you get, the 13% you get for staking TAP, for staking ICX, I should say. So let's take a tour. What I'm going to do is I'm going to log in. Click the login button when you land on the site, and I'm going to pick my wallet that I had set up here, because what I want to do is show how you stake and various other things as well. Every time, the first time you come to the site, it will always prompt you. Every time you come to the site, you don't need a username, email, lucky phrase, nothing like that. Once you're connected, as you can see, it just uses your wallet, and you can start using the protocol. So I always just close this up. Let's this on so you can see what you get prompted with. You can see over here it's connected to my wallet, and you can see just down here it's got all the games. There's a few, they've got their own, unique names. However, they're standard games that exist in casinos today. These two are a bit different. And there's Texas Hold'em and a few more games getting added to the platform. It's constantly evolving. So coming back up here, you can see if I click on dividends, I'll just work through the tabs. Dividends, this is what I talked about earlier. So it's very transparent, all the games, because they're smart contract. The actual code can be audited, and you can see how it's been built. It's built to be fair. If I had placed any bets, it would actually show how much ICX I had put on here. If here you can see the daily distribution of TAP. Every day this figure will slowly keep dropping as what's spoken about in the white paper. I'm not going to go too much into how the distribution works, but you can see that every day of the total 650 million TAP, this is how much now we're down to per day getting released. So the second way of acquiring tap is via the icon swap, which is like a swap for icon tokens. So I will actually show you how to use that as well in this video. This is overall telling you the what's been bet on the casino today, and obviously if I placed a few wagers, it would actually tell me what my tap distribution is looking like. And over here, the reason why it's got 0 is because I don't have any tap staked in this wallet, or I've just transferred some tap, so based on that, and I only have 50 in here, which would give me nothing. But if you had a substantial amount of tap, that is quite cheap to buy, you would get quite a decent payout every day, depending on how the casino, how much the casino makes in the day. And you can see over here, it's got the total tap of 625 million. Sorry, I got that figure wrong earlier. You can see how much tap is staked. So this is the amount that will get distributed. The dividends would get distributed too. And you can see over here, I haven't got any tap staked. I will show another wallet where I have some tap staked, so you get an idea of what kind of distribution you get. And this is how much has been distributed in total. So you can see since iconbet existed, we've had over 4 million ICX, almost 5 million ICX paid out as dividends. So if I click on details here, you can see it gives yesterday's. It would tell me my total dividends paid based on my wallet. Again, I haven't got anything staked, so nothing there. And per game, it shows the earnings. Again, very transparent. Okay, so that's a bit about the information you get. We'll come back to staking. I wanted to touch on the games, so let's click on. So this is your roulette, standard roulette game with its own little spin on it. Let's then take a look. So over here, actually, just looking at it, so over here you can see, while 80% of the total profits gets distributed to tap holders, 70% goes to anyone holding tap, 10% is reserved for wager war, and what that is basically rewarding. That 10% goes to the top 10 bettors in the casino. So based at the end of the day, whoever comes in on what they have put on, gambled, they will get paid an additional of that 10%. They scale down, as you can see, from 1 to 10. They'll get 25% of that 10, number 1, 20, and it keeps going down. So that's just an added bonus. Right now, what you would see is a lot of people are essentially gambling on here to mine tap, and why not? You know, overall they're spending ICX, they may be winning, losing, but at the same time, overall they're earning gaining a stake in the casino. So there's this one, Dow Dice. Now this one is also, this one is a bit of a different game, but it is used to mine tap quite frequently, because you can actually place, it's the game just revolves around picking between. So right now I've got from 5 to 94, and you can see my win chance is I can get it up to 95%. However, my overall winnings in this case, if I bet this, I'm literally winning the same amount. So for there to be some kind of winning, I would put 10 to get minus the fees, and then I could place an additional side bet, which is just a freak if I get the double icon lobe symbols. But the overall goal about people probably use it, and I may not have the best strategy here, but I will actually play one of these games to show how the site works. You place a bet, you roll, you win, and that's how you start. It shows up that you have bet what you bet, and then you get a share in your tap distribution. So a couple of things with the site. It is blockchain based, so every time you go to do something, it will ask for you to sign into the wallet or verify it. So if you're planning on spending a bit of time on the site, there's a quick trick you can use through the wallet so that you don't get prompted every time per session you play. So let's quickly run through it. In this case, you can see I've put some ICX in the wallet. Yeah. Another thing is all the games work with ICX. This is on the Icon blockchain and it uses the native token. The TAP token is strictly for ownership of the protocol, and you get it and you can use it to earn money, profits of the casino, and to vote in new games, changes, amendments they want to make. You know, the DAO will put up proposals, and that's what TAP is used for. However, all profits, all betting, everything else uses ICX at its core, which is great, you know. So over here, I've just spread. I want a 95, but in this case, I am just with the logic of increase my chances not to win big, but to just keep building up how much I bet on the website so I can get a stake in the distribution of TAP. So I'll place bets. It'll prompt me. It'll say a transfer, so I have to put my password in. Hit transfer. Now you can see it's got the amount because I put a side bet on as well. Now over here, when you scroll down, this is what you want to do. You want to get to the enable auto signing, and then you can pick how long you want to do it for. So I'm going to pick 1 hour. Why? Because once I do this for an hour, then when I place a bet, I can just click and it will roll, and the price will be the same from the transaction from a fee perspective. This isn't, don't panic, it doesn't charge this much ICX per transaction. It's actually 0.002. It just gives a maximum fee. So we can go and check it out and I'll show you. Hit transfer. You can see, hit transfer. Great. So here we go. Now, once it's placed the bets, now you can't change anything. You have to hit roll. So let's roll that. Let's hope I don't go bust. No. There's the winning sound, very loud. I'll drop that. Great, I won. You can see I barely won anything, but the whole idea, so if I go to dividends, you can see now right away it's shown that I've bet 10 ICX. You can see already I have earned a small portion of the TAP distribution. Now, always these figures, if you're playing, depending on the time of day, right now I'm close to the casino's day closing to pay out the profits. If you're doing it at the start, it may show that as you're betting away, it may show that you are earning a substantial amount of TAP for the day. But keep in mind that it takes the overall wager or overall ICX bet in the casino and then distributes the TAP allocation of TAP to everyone else. So that would consistently drop as the day goes on, unless you keep betting and doing whatever. If you're trying to mine it and you have your own strategy, again, I don't know any strategies. I don't necessarily what I've shown you here. I'm not saying it works. Hasn't really worked for me, but there may be other strategies. But just as an experiment, this is how I played around with the site. So over here you can see now I can click place bets, or if you were mining it, it's got this autoplay function. So if I click that, you can see it'll automatically keep betting based on the rules I've set up. I'm not going to spend this much time on the other games. I think all the other games you can work through. I wanted to... Oh, that was close, yeah. So still one. I'm going to switch off autoplay because I'll let it roll one more time. And so that's the idea. What I wanted to show is how you can automate it so it doesn't keep prompting your wallet to authorize a transaction. Yeah. Okay, so that's a bit about this. In the next game you have Blackjack, if people enjoy playing that. Again, every action will always be a transaction, so keep an eye on that. Again, though, the fees are very low on the Icon network, so I don't think there's anything to worry about there. I'm not going to show how to play this, but again, you may need to auto sign it. So there's that one. The other great one is the lottery. So over here you can see you can just buy tickets. It's like your normal everyday lottery, just with ICX as the jackpot. It is substantial, quite high now. And you can literally click the buy ticket, how many tickets you want. You can put in your numbers or just click random tickets. So, and as soon as it's done, I could click purchase if I had a random. It's 3 ICX plus the fees. So you know what? I will give this a purchase. See, so with the before, I said we were on a particular game when you enable auto signing. So I'm not going to keep coming in and buying more tickets. So I'm not going to enable auto signing here. I'm just going to do this as a one-time transfer, pay my ICX, and there we go. That's got my ticket, and it will. So if you click on my live tickets, it shows me that I'm in the jackpot, and fingers crossed I win. But you can buy multiple tickets and keep going. They're small jackpots that based on the amount of numbers you get. Again, I'm not going through the rules, but it's basic lottery stuff here. So that's a few of the games I've got. This is a new game that got put in, and there's a few more in the works. I haven't really explored this game, but you can jump on the Telegram and ask questions, and they've got YouTube videos as well. So great. So that's a bit about the casino, the games it offers. I've also showed you the, here's a good one. So you can see that I put a few more bets on in total, and you can see my tap distribution over here. It gets updated after every transaction. So the last thing I wanted to show is, so once you have tap, how will you get your tap? Every day when the casino closes, based on how much you play, what your distribution reward is, you'll get paid out. Once you have it, then you need to stake your tap. So to ensure that you get paid out dividends. Now, to give some perspective, one icon at the moment is 40 cents American. If you one tap is at the moment it's 0.035 ICX of an ICX, so it is extremely cheap. So just put that in perspective from a cost wise. It is only a year old. So again, so I've gone, even though I've logged into the wallet, because I'm staking it, it'll prompt you to do this again. So you hit confirm, and it's really simple. So you can see I have 50 tap. If I had more, it would automatically pick it up. I can scale this or hit max and hit confirm. Hit yes. Okay. Well, glad this happened here. So it's that simple to stake, but as you can see over here, you have to have over 1,000 tap. And this is what I was saying just moments ago regarding the price of tap. It is extremely low. So there is a minimum required, which is 1,000 ICX. So it hasn't let me confirm it, but if you had over 1,000 and you slide it, confirm, it would be done. You'd be staking it. After that, you don't have to do anything. Every day, depending on how the casino performs and the amount of tap you have staked, you get a distributed profit amount, ICX, in ICX. Okay, so that's a bit about the platform. That's how you stake it. One last thing I wanted to show everyone. So over here, I've got a separate wallet connected and wanted to show you what the actual transparency of how you can see what tap or dividends you got coming to you. So over here, if I click on dividends with this other wallet that I have tap staked with, you can see that I had been doing a bit of mining the previous day, and I had wagered altogether this amount. Based on this, my current distribution would be, I'm looking at getting hopefully somewhere around this. This could change because there's still 47 minutes left and I've not been partaking in any more games, so it probably would drop a little lower. But you can see at the moment, based on what the casino has made, based on my tap holdings, I'm looking at a dividends of this much getting paid out to me. Now, if some big player wins, it would come out of the casino profit. So that has happened, and sometimes you just don't get a payout. That is quite rare. So there's always something coming in from the casino. So that's how it will look as you become a staker or a miner. You can see what your rewards are based on how much you play, etc. So I hope you found this tutorial beneficial, and thanks for watching.